Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a speed paint for you. I'm drawing Vegapunk and his satellites from the Egghead arc of One Piece. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I had been working on it for a very long time. This is the longest I've ever spent on a piece before. Um, I started this on July 9th. It is currently July 27th. I finished it today. I exported the time lapse, and then now I'm recording this video. This drawing took me so long to do. The sketch and the line art alone took me 10 hours. 10 hours. I have proof of that. I recorded that with my camera, but then I decided that I didn't feel like editing, 10 hours of footage. So for the color and the render, I just decided to go the time lapse route. So yes, and I think that is because I just got so burned out. Like, I drew on this picture a little bit every day. So how many weeks is that? 3 weeks? Yeah, I think I've been working on it for like 3 weeks. I worked on it a little bit every day, but I just got really, really, really burned out because I don't know if you've seen like this TikTok that I recorded one time, but like, I do not draw robots. I hate drawing robots. They're too they're too technically ness, and they stress me out because they kind of have to be right or else they just look wrong, obviously. And so when I was doing the sketch, I whipped out Stella and Shaka, Lilith, and Edison. I did them all in one day, and that had me beat. That had me beat. And so doing Pythagoras and Atlas and York took me so long to do, and that's just for the sketch. That was just for the sketch. I was stressed out, man. I was like, oh my goodness, I have to get this picture done. But like, I had a vision in my head of what I wanted it to look like, so I didn't want to just BS it and have it look ugly. Because if I'm spending this much time on a picture, like, it's gonna look good. It better look good. And I think the outcome is pretty freaking good. For someone who doesn't draw robots, I think I did a pretty darn good job. And but yes, that is the stress that I had with this piece. The 10 hours of line art and sketch, and then I think it took me 6 hours to do the color and the render. Why did it take me so long? I draw really slow. I draw exceptionally slow, actually. It's not even funny. Um so it was that, and then also it was just the fact that I was drawing things that I've never drawn before. It was a mess. Okay, that's all I have to say, is it was a mess. But I think that it was so worth it because I'm really happy with how it came out. That's all I gotta say. I'm so happy with how it came out. I wanted it to be a split comic panel, and it was really hard for me to how do I want to say this? It was really hard for me to um get it how I wanted it because I couldn't find like a good template that had 7 panels in it. So I kind of had to make up my own little thing here, and then it was kind of hard to put the people in their frame. I don't have the skills to just draw them in the frame because I didn't want them to look like they were drawn inside of the frame. I wanted it to look like the frame was cutting them off. So I think one of the main reasons why the sketching took me so long, because I drew like almost their fullness, like their full body, and then I put them in the frame, sized it to how I wanted to, and then I erased the rest. So there's actually a lot of sketch that you don't see because it just got off. Sorry, it just got cut off, specifically with Pythagoras. I spent so much time on him, and most of him just got cut off anyway. It's a shame. And then with Shaka too, like his little ear metal piece thing, that stupid thing took me forever, and you don't even see it. You don't even see it. But I guess it was good practice. Um, but yes, I'm very satisfied with this. As you can see, I was trying to draw hearts in the eyes because I always draw hearts in the eyes when I'm doing Geralt because it's cute. But it didn't look right. It really didn't look right. So I changed it to these ovally things. I think it just fits the vibe of the picture better. Because you know, sometimes it's okay. You gotta change what you normally do for the greater good of the picture. I had the most fun drawing Lilith because I think she looks the most like, you know, how I would draw. So drawing her was really fun and really easy. As you could tell, I spent like a lot of time on her hair, just making it so flowy and so pretty and everything like that. And yeah, oh my goodness. I didn't This is my first time. Oh, this is my first time doing a picture on Clip Studio. So I think that also contributes to why it took me such a long time, because I had to learn the program. I was trying so hard to make Clip Studio act like Procreate when I should have just let Clip Studio be Clip Studio and, you know, find my own rhythm in Clip Studio instead of trying to like force it to, or force myself to work like I work in Procreate. And once I like let go of all of that and I just started vibing with the program, then I started really getting into a groove. So like towards the latter half of the line art, I was really like um blowing through all of it. Um and I'm like out of breath because I only have 7 minutes. I only had 7 minutes to talk. And Clip Studio has like a time lapse feature built in to the program. And like I said, I was coloring for like 6 hours, okay? And it compressed it down to like 7 minutes. I'm like, oh my goodness, you only gave me 7 minutes to work with, because I can talk. I can just talk and talk, and I talk about nothing the whole time. So I'm really trying to get like all of my thoughts in here. Um, as you can see, I'm doing like shading on it. I scratch that. I scratch the shading. I don't know how to shade, so most of the time I don't. The flat colors and the highlight look fine. And yeah, I try to get the background looking good to give it that comic bookness feel. And yeah, that's the picture. That's the whole picture. So the speed paint is done, but I'm gonna keep talking because I feel like that just stressed me out a lot. So I'm just gonna give my final thoughts. I made this to be a print. I drew this on a 12 by 18 canvas because I plan on doing an artist alley later in the year. By that I mean like I bought a table and everything. Like I applied, I got accepted, I bought a table and everything, but I never got like confirmation that I'm gonna be there. Like like I got accepted, but they didn't send me like, oh hey, we got your table, um, you know, and you can come. So hopefully I get something by the time the con rolls around. Otherwise I will not be tabling. But I need more merchandise to sell at said convention. So yeah, I really wanted to work on this print. I wanted it to be very graphic. I think it looks pretty graphic. I think it looks pretty colorful. Like of course when you go and print it, it's gonna look kind of um less less saturated because of the CMYK conversion and all that. But I'm really satisfied with the picture. And I think that's all I have to say. I'll see you in recording if I missed anything. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching and so much for listening to my little ramble. And I will see you next time. I should have a new video really soon. Like I said, this picture kind of burned me out and was taking up a lot of my time, so that's why you haven't heard anything from me in a little bit. But it's done now, so that will change. So again, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.